Hi there, this is Paige, who is Stamp Girl here on YouTube, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm sharing with you the cards I made for 10 on the 10th collab. This is hosted by Kim, who is Metal Scrappin' Chick. And for this month I only made 9 cards, and I'll explain why in a moment. So I purchased from HSN this card kit. It is from Diamond Press. And I don't normally shop on HSN because sometimes it will accept my payment method and other times it decides not to, so it's usually kind of frustrating. But I did this time. There's some people I should not watch on YouTube. They are enablers, and Vianney Creates is one of them. She was sharing these card kits that she got from HSN, and in a weak moment I went over there and put them in my cart, and my payment method went through, and so there you have it. I got the kit. So this is what I have left. Quite a few card bases, a few layers, and the majority of the decorative elements. So it came with 24 slimline cards, 3 of each design. Those are the designs right there. It came with 24 sentiment die cuts, 3 of each, 16 die cut backgrounds, 4 of each, and I used all 4 of those. It came with 16 solid backgrounds, 4 of each. Now my kit was missing some. I had 4 of the pink, the mint green, and the dark green, and I only had 2 of the red, but not enough to send the kit back. And then 80 rhinestones, I didn't use those. I don't think I used the ribbon. I used up all of the ornaments, so there were 3 of each of these ornaments, thus that is why I made 9 cards. I didn't use any of the transparent snowflakes. And then I've got the envelopes ready to use for the cards I made and for future cards. And then it comes in this gorgeous box, which I absolutely love. So let me show you what I made. What did I do here? Okay, so there were 3 of this ornament. And so I made 3 cards. 2 of them are alike, and 1 is a little bit different. So let's talk about these 2 first. What I did was I went through my stash of transparencies and vellum, and I found this green. Let me see if I can get it to show. I had this green transparency that came from somewhere, and I just never used it. And so I decided to cut that up and use it. I put it on one of the layering panels from the kit, and then I popped up the ornament with foam tape. And then last year during one of the collaborations, I think it was to make embellishments, I used the Stampin' Up! Punch and matching stamp set to make these bows. So I had those in my stash all ready to go. This is also from Stampin' Up! Very old, tiny tags, stamp set and coordinating punch. And I just paired them together, and I thought that was a really cute card. These are slimline cards, and then the insides are blank. So I have 2 of those that are exactly alike. And then using up the 3rd ornament, I used one of the plain colored card bases. And then in my stash I had also, I believe from Stampin' Up!, this silver snowflake vellum. So I layered that onto the card base, and then these were one of the frames in the card kit that I popped up with foam tape, and then popped up the ornament, and then these are one of the bows that I made last year. So I have those 3. And then the next 3 ornaments in the kit was this one right here. And so what I did was I used some gold vellum, not from Stampin' Up, but from my own stash. I used the dark green layering panel from the kit, and then I had this printed transparency in my stash, and I used it on some Anna Griffin cards that I shared earlier. So I cut that to layer on top and then popped up the ornament and another one of the bows that I had made last year for an embellishment collab. So I have those two. And then using the same ornament, I used the striped card base from the kit. This was some black polka dot transparency that I put over the entire card front. I popped the frame up with foam tape, I popped up the ornament, and I popped up the bow that I made last year for the embellishment collab. So I've got those three. And then the final ornament was this pink, red, and white one. And so I had from my stash some, let's see if I can separate it a little bit. It is some red foil vellum, red foil striped vellum like candy cane. And so I put that on a white panel. And then I popped up the ornament and used another bow from last year's embellishment collab. So I've got two of those. And then the 9th card is this one where I use the pink card base, some more of that silver snowflake vellum from my stash, popped up the frame, popped up the ornament, popped up the bow. So those are my 9 cards using up all the ornaments from that card kit. So pretty excited about that, not hoarding everything right away, using it up. So anyway, I'd like to thank you for joining me, and now I'm off to create. Down below, I guess I forgot to mention, down below I'll leave a link to all the participants in this collaboration. Okay, now I'm off to create.